Well, hey Nez, I sent you a link. Ska, 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 ska. How's everybody doing tonight? Naughty Nikki. Hey Nikki. Paradox Fossils. Phil 316. Stony Baker MD. It's Addy Pickle. Ska, 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 ska. Addy Ska. Back the medium, back the medium, back the medium. It's back. Oh my. Couponing with Selma. Hey Selma. It's Selma Ska. Mary Loves Poems. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bubbles, butterfly. Ska, 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 ska. Fruit machine, fruit machine. Zaisel Dama. Ajad. Ska, 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 ska. Tajad. Welcome to the show. It's Nez Lover.
Hello, Scully.
Hey, Nez.
How you doing, darling? Hello, everybody in chat. How you doing?
Doing good. Just getting together. Do a little coordination tonight.
Good, good, good. I did let Jen and Cripps know that you want to audition. I just didn't know you were doing that tonight or not, but if you need them to read, I know they'll be happy to read for you whenever.
Well, I don't know that we're going to do any dialogue tonight.
Okay.
Let me turn that down just a tiny bit. I remember when I made that so a lot. Can you hear okay now?
I hear just fine. Can you hear me, darling?
Good. Good, good, good. I can.
Good, good. Let me run through the chat real quick since it's faster than for me to type. Hello to Oak by Bettina. Thank you for coming by. Good to see you. Hello to Guy 316. Hello to Naughty Nikki. Stony Baker MC. Hello, my dear. TWP Popcorn. What's poppin'? Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Addie Pical, good to see you.
Hey, stories told by Beaky.
Bubbles, Ajot, hello, darling.
There.
And there's my cat saying hello. Okie Grower, hello, Okie. Hello, Rush, I love you. Am I cutting out? I'm still here.
I think I have technical problems. I don't know.
I got through all of True Story Live pretty well.
It sounds a little warbly sometimes. I don't know. I'm sure it'll work itself out in a minute. How's everybody doing tonight?
I can't reach the smoke detector. I don't have a stepladder.
I can't keep up with anything.
Maintenance will be coming by tomorrow to deal with the smoke alarm battery issue. So sorry about that.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
So if you hear a chirp, Kimmikins.
Yeah, I think I got that way, and we do need to get together Tuesday night and do some of this, and it gives us two Tuesdays. We can rehearse more if y'all want to. It's up to you.
Okay.
I know this pretty well, you know. Hey, Bimbo.
Johnny Small Pepper. Hi, Johnny. Love you, Johnny.
Johnny Small Pepper. Scuss. Hey, Ace. And Field Guy 316. Well, I do know that Nez has two of the parts already. And I know that Bimbo wants to play something. We're going to, have some solid auditions on Tuesday, I think. Hey, Tom. Harvey, the Keto Cook.
That is correct, Scully. I will be reprising my treasured roles of Jacob Marley and the Ghost of Christmas Present. You've never seen the likes of me before. Oh boy, I can't wait.
I wonder who's going to be Scrooge this year.
If I could do it all, I would. I can't. I know Johnny Small Pepper. Come audition. You can be Johnny Small Pepper Scrooge. He won't do it. There's professional paranormal research. Hi, Justin. How are you, honey? I'm all psyched up, man. We just had a good show at True Story Live. Just talking about getting over those holiday blues, Bimbo Barbarella says she'd like to do the Ghost of Christmas Past. That'd be fantastic. I can't wait to hear people read.
All right, you can audition for that, Bimbo. I guess the thing is, if anybody wants to play a part, you need to be there Tuesday night. I'll probably try to go live about 8 o'clock Central. Y'all come on up and we'll, maybe we can talk twist Stoney's arm, get him to do something.
Come on, Stoney. What in the hell are you waiting for? Get up here. Well, not tonight, but, for auditions. So. There's my cat, Mario. Mario's saying hi. I just
can't remember. There's so many people that I've talked till we get it figured out. I don't care. I might just go live every day this month, till we get all this straight. Or every other day.
It's such a fun show to do.
8 p.m. Central is fine.
Ajot says she's excited she'll be there. And please share this out on your social media. Let people know far and wide across the bottom of YouTube that we will be doing the auditions on Tuesday here at Scully's House of Thrillers. Please and thank you. We're going to have more fun than shrimp and grits, Scully.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to bring the overlay up tonight, like we're watching right now, and I wanted to be able to pull the script up too, but I just couldn't figure out how to do it. I got the script down here. I can share that screen, but I always like to have some kind of
Well, you always find something appropriate. I'm not worried, Scully. I'm sure you'll have something perfectly
We'll figure it
wonderful.
out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we will.
Well, I mean, by the time we do the show, everybody will have a script in their hand, you know?
Oh,
So,
yes.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be color coding and all that like I did before. Everybody kind of needs to know their parts. That's a lot of work, and I don't even have that many colors anyway. Hey, Manic Mouth, welcome, buddy. Okie
Hello,
Pro
Manic.
75, the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, your host, and this is Nez Lover.
Hello,
She's
everybody.
a big part of what we're doing here, and she's a great coordinator of theater background. So,
Oh, I'm just an old theater hag. I've been there and done that. I love it. I'm the rehearsal Nazi. Yes, we rehearse.
Right,
We
Nez?
rehearse. I crack that whip and we rehearse. That's right. Australian accent will stop the press. Get on up to those auditions. Not a thing wrong with that. I'm partial to the Australian accent. Anybody who knows me knows that's true. Mm-mm-mm.
It sounds like you got a bird chirping over there.
I know, it's the stupid smoke alarm. Maintenance is coming tomorrow to reach the one way up high smoke
Look,
alarm that's doing that right now.
I'm gonna drop the link in chat, and I'm not going to. I just want to see how this works.
Ooh.
If you're interested in a part, come on up here in a second. I'm gonna drop this link in chat. But like I said, if I don't know you, like copy.
The Sand Van. Good day. Hello, Sand Van. Aussies do rock. Yes, they do.
Oh, the Sand Van. They have a cool channel.
Yes, they do. Come on by Nez Studios, the Sand Van. My top moderator, Billy, is from Gold Coast. All about the Aussies. Oh, yeah. Yes, Tony, Aussies do rock.
Let's see who pops up here.
You stopped your chirping smoke alarm with a baseball bat. Well, I'm renting, so I'd love to do that.
I saw that too.
Gonna just have to let it fly and let maintenance deal with it tomorrow. The Bud Files, hello. Good to see you. Welcome. Your Gold Coast Sand Van, cool. Hello, Wanda. Very nice to see you. Welcome. Yep, my cat Stella's in heat. My smoke alarm's chirping. We got all kinds of noise going on over here.
Overlay to read Louisiana style.
Mm-hmm.
Buffering sounds out. Hey, when we Jaws, I gotta admit, technically, there wasn't many problems, you know. That was pretty cool.
It was a wonderful, wonderful show, and I'm very honored to have been part of it, Scully. Thank you. Hello, Eric Garcia.
Hey, Eric. Paste it in there again. Shit. Yeah, we will at least do rehearsals on Tuesdays until the show. The show's going to be on the 18th, 7 p.m. Central, and that's a Sunday. Wait, is that a Saturday or Sunday?
I hope it's a Saturday.
18th is a Sunday.
You do whenever you need to do.
Okay, got it. A week ahead of Christmas, yeah. I think we must sound good right now. Nobody's saying anything in chat.
Can we make it? Can we make it Saturday so other True Story Live people can be part of it if they get to be in the show? Does it have to be Sunday? Does it have to be on a Sunday? Is it written in stone? Can we do it on a Saturday night?
Can we do what now?
Can we do a Christmas Carol on a Saturday night?
Oh yeah, you can do it on Saturday. No, it'd be fun.
Well, wonderful. Who else came on up here?
Okie, Scott.
Okie.
What's going on, Charlie?
What's up,
how are you guys doing? Man, I've never been on a live.
Oh, you know, man, we're just putting it together. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. I've been sitting here trying to crumble up a little hash joint for 10 minutes, and man, all I really did was make a mess, and man, my phone's all sticky.
Yeah. I'll use my lap as an ashtray, don't worry. I remember Stoney said one day he uses his chest hair for an ashtray.
Man, we gotta get Stoney.
Looks like an ashtray. Funny.
Stoney, he's quite the character.
Hey, Froggy. Okie, are you gonna come out Tuesday night and see about playing the part, maybe?
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
Woo!
Awesome.
I'll
try to have it laid out all the parts, where everybody can see them and stuff.
Okay. I do got a laptop now and a TV where I can hook it all up, and I'll be able to read it and live stream with, panel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I love the
a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is, man. A lot of people really enjoyed the last one.
Thank you. I enjoyed being a part of it.
Have a good time,
It was. It had a totally. It just had a different feel to it.
I'm just gonna put that on freaking what. For like, just gonna run that mainly for the sound.
It's nice to be able to do readers theater.
Everything.
Just listening for you. Hello, ads.
It wasn't acting all crazy when we did Jaw.
No, it wasn't. Some people were acting crazy, but the technology was good.
That was, man. I got a theory on that. You guys know I have my share of haters and trolls and all that. Man, I think that was one person that probably instigated a couple of their followers to kind of troll the chat a little bit, because they all kind of said the same thing. It all came from one direction, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know who that person is, or I don't know any of that stuff, but I think maybe there was a misunderstanding that maybe had something to do with it. Me, I get really high and someone throws a rock at one of my buddies. Man, I scramble to pick that rock up and chunk it back real quick. I'm not shy about it. Like that's stepping on people's enjoyment and infringing on my relaxation. And I really enjoy Scully's live streams and your art streams.
So do I. Hello to Artem Orbit, our friend Frank in Chicago. Good to see you, Frank. How you doing, honey? Frank, come audition on Tuesday to read for Christmas Carol.
You'll shoot your eye out. Is it that one?
Not A Christmas Story. That would be fun.
Oh.
But no, Charles Dickens, Victorian England, A Christmas Carol.
Okay.
Once again, I will be reading The Ghost of Christmas Present and Jacob Marley.
Man, I need to read up on that, kind of refresh myself.
I've seen about every movie and cartoon version of it, and I love each and every one of them.
But they all kind of blend together. So, like, now I don't really remember the real true story. Like, there's been so many over the years. I kind of like the old ones.
Yeah, the older ones. My favorite is Scrooged. It's just Scrooge, not Scrooged with Bill Murray in that one. Scrooge, just Scrooge. That's with Sir Albert Finney from 1970, 71, something like that.
Yeah.
It's the musical version.
Okay.
It's really good.
Hey.
There's Scully.
My mic got disconnected for some reason. I had to restart the browser. Oh, look who's here. Bimbo. Hey, Bimbo.
Hey, Bimbo.
Hi.
Everybody, welcome Bimbo Barbarella.
Welcome.
Barbarella.
I think she's here. Are you here, Bimbo?
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome to the show.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this, Mr. Scully.
So you trying to nail down that part about Christmas past, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty evil enough.
So I think Nez is going to be the other ghost, and Marley as well. So
yes.
But with that being said, the part of Scrooge is still open. I don't really know I don't know if that was promised already. I can't remember, Nez.
Not to my knowledge, you didn't promise that to anybody yet. So Scrooge is still open. If you're interested, please do take the time and audition. It doesn't take very long. And it really
there's quite a few male parts, Okie, if you want to try to get in on one of those, there's be Scrooge is open and Fred and
well, I don't want to shoot too high or anything, but I mean, hell, I'll get in
try for a smaller part, like one of the smaller parts.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's always Bob Cratchit. I think Okie would be a good Bob Cratchit. And then there's the joyful, cheerful nephew Fred, Scrooge's nephew Fred, who invites him to Christmas dinner. That very happy
we'll
character
do the show
there.
on Saturday night because Bimbo's got her show's like every Friday, and then you've got True Story Live on Sunday.
Yeah,
so I think we'll go in between. And I know Bimbo, don't you have the Stick Show coming up Friday?
Yeah, that's Saturday the 2nd at 8 p.m.
Tell us a little bit about your channel, Bimbo.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with it, it's called the Bimbo Barbarella Music Program, and basically what we do usually is we talk about like bands, and we might rank like like our favorite songs or favorite albums. And Mr. Scully has made his presence on my channel several times.
Yeah, I'm pretty regular on the show now. I love it.
Yeah, because you were on the panel for what band? What were we doing?
Oh, we did The Doors, and I've done several trivia shows.
And I also
I can't remember. I've been on so many panels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go over and check out Bimbo's channel and subscribe over there. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, because my music shows are every other week, and then like the Saturday in between, I might do trivia, or I might just, talk about nonsense, which
Were
I'm very
you
good at
at the?
nonsense.
Were you on Scully's Jaws stream that
No,
night?
I wasn't. I no, and I finally got to listen to the whole thing today. I was
Hey,
really
Kim.
sick with that flu, that
Yeah, you
flu
and
that
Nez
everybody
got the flu.
around.
Oh
I
no.
mean, I had that thing for like 10 days,
Ugh,
and
ugh.
it finally seemed to break like yesterday.
Naughty Nicky.
I still have a little bit of a scratchy throat, but
I added you. I can't remember if Scully maybe shared out your channel or something on his community tab or something. I want to say it was a video. I left a comment. You were playing a guitar, maybe a bass guitar or something.
Oh yeah,
You were
yeah, yeah.
jamming out. You were
um,
jamming out, and I was like,
Bimbo's the one who made the song, the author that reads to you.
yeah,
okay, yeah.
because I have a bass guitar, a regular guitar, keyboard, and I also have a
Oh wow.
cowbell. I also have a cowbell
Everyone needs a cowbell.
because remember, you can never have enough cowbell.
You can't have enough cowbell.
Stoney's got the Scub Bell on his channel.
The disgust.
Stony Baker MD is a really good friend of mine. You should go over there and check his show out one day, Bimbo. You'll see the
Yeah,
Scub
I
Bell
certainly
over
will.
there.
Yeah, Mr. J, if you can drop Stoney's link, I'll subscribe to him right now.
Yeah, somebody dropped that. I don't know if I got.
I'll get Stoney's
Bimbo.
link out there if someone can drop Bimbo's link and put it in the chat, please and thank you. Stony, I got it right here.
Works. I don't even have to do anything.
Man, I'm up here.
Okay.
I can't.
We put the hard work. Johnny knows about that. You put the hard work.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so Ace dropped it. Thank you, Ace.
Thank you, Ace. There's Stony Baker MD. There's his link right there.
And also, what I do in my channel is I do things, like I'll go out to like food stores and stuff and walk around and interact with people and I live in this little town north of Tampa, and there's a lot of people that know me. I was in Sam's Club a couple weeks ago, and somebody actually recognized me. They say, "Aren't you Bimbo Barbarella?" And I said, "Damn, that's cool."
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Yeah, I think that's very cool. People do that to me at cannabis events, and I always step back because I got so many trolls and haters. I never know, but it is kind of fun getting to meet people that you meet on YouTube or Instagram.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Stoney. So I just subbed up to you.
Aww. Okie, I can't believe you've got trolls and haters. That doesn't even make any sense, man. You're the sweetest guy out there.
Yeah.
Who in the hell's,
I'm too opinionated. I don't have a filter.
From Art Morbid.
I have issues. Yes. I have bad issues.
Ace Sodama. You got
what issues? That you like to grow good weed and get high and help other people get good medicine? That's your issue, and people don't like it, or what?
I rub some people the wrong way. You'd be surprised.
Snakes, watch another channel.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I love Stony Baker MD with all my heart. He's an awesome guy. He's one of the funniest people I've ever met on YouTube. I pissed him off. I told him just out of the blue, I'm high as shit on edibles one night in the live stream. I said, man, COVID ain't even real. Not knowing that he's lost family members to COVID. Obviously pissed him off. Man, I'm sorry, Stoney. I've lost people since I made that comment. And, it's just saying stupid stuff like that. I lose good people. And I don't know. That's
Hey,
terrible.
we all
I think
put our foot in the mouth sometimes, you know. It's good that you recognize that, you know. That's not. I mean, he
yeah, I'm
understands,
getting
man.
there.
And we're all allowed to think what we think about certain things like that. And, we can still love each other even if we think differently. So,
Right. Yeah, it always starts with the eddies. Man,
Oh, yeah.
edibles or mushrooms, they do stuff to me sometimes.
Bimbo
And if you look at my icon in the back, there's one of my characters called the Valkyrie.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I got like 13, 14, 15 people running around inside my head. So
Hey, Bimbo, what episode was that when you and I had like the dueling banjos? We did the ska at each other for
yeah.
like 2
Oh
minutes.
my, I
That was
forget. I
so
forget.
funny.
I forget.
We had
I
the
forget.
dueling
That was so
skas.
funny. That was so
I gotta
funny.
go back and clip that out. That is hilarious.
And I remember,
It was
Jay,
I think it
that
was the
show, yeah,
Halloween,
that
wasn't
show got a lot of views. That show got a lot of
it?
views.
Okay,
See, and
good.
like that's why I like bringing up people like yourself, and there's a musician, Chris Bliss. I like to invite people, and like Addie's a regular in my college of knowledge. I like people who are going to be
Right.
entertaining. I don't want
I think,
meanness. I don't want
people that do
drama.
music,
I just want people that are going to be fun and
musicians,
entertaining and
artists,
not cause
and
dramas.
narrators fit hand in hand, you know?
Yes, yes. And I am working on a new Christmas song called it's like a take on the 12 days of Christmas. It's called the 12 crappy days of Christmas. And some of you don't know my personality, but I can assure you that it is messed up, plain and simple. It's just messed
They
up.
rode skateboard.
I wrote
Tales
a
of
pretty,
terror.
I wrote a pretty messed up Christmas song back when I was a kid called "Perverted Santa."
oh my
Y'all want to
God.
hear it? It's pretty
Oh my
bad. Like
God.
I'll tell you, I wrote it when I was 13 in a group home. I had issues. I was
If
sitting
you have
around before Christmas
The
night. I
horror.
was cleaning kitchen, watching mom and dad fight. I was
if you
watching
have
some
the
story
lyrics,
about
if you have the
Christmas
lyrics,
Eve.
send them to me and I'll make a song out of it.
I do, and I will. And thank you.
Brain
I've been wanting to do
And I
that for a
might
long time.
even play it live. Ooh,
Woo.
yeah,
tingling brain.
there's
Ooh.
a yeah, trust me. I'm no Geddy Lee, I'm no Jimmy Page.
I almost got
I
beat up by Blake Shelton.
really.
My who?
Look at that.
Yeah, he's a country artist. Um, he caught me pissing. It's called Blue River, and it's by Tishomingo, Oklahoma. They stock it with trout in the wintertime. It's snowing, like it's literally snowing. I'm wearing waders, standing out in the river, up to about my thighs, just busting these rainbow trout, new ass, just unreal fishing.
Damn.
I got a pee, so I go to the bank. I
Trout
throw all my
slayer.
stuff down on the bank, strip down and start to pee, and I hear some voice behind me saying, "Man, you can go to jail for that, or I ought to call the cops." And something about a registered sex offender. I couldn't really hear what he was saying, but he was a real big guy, and he was wearing all decked out, brand new fishing stuff. And I didn't even think nothing about it. I just blew it off like, yeah, whatever. So I grabbed all my fishing stuff and walked up the trail to the parking lot to go to our campsite. There was a big Cadillac Escalade, black tinted windows, idling up there in the parking lot, the only vehicle there. As I'm walking in front of it, I look and I see this big ass pink bejeweled phone, and it dropped down, and it was Miranda Lambert. Like it was 100% Miranda Lambert, and she smiled at me, and lifted her phone back up. And I didn't even stop. Like, I just kept walking to the campsite thinking, oh my God, that was Blake Shelton, her husband at the time. And his voice, it was his voice. So I went back to the campsite, got the fire going and stuff. All my buddies showed up. I told them, hey man, that guy down there, that was Blake Shelton. And none of them believed me. We all got up and go back down there, and they were already gone. But looking back, I should have talked shit and made him whoop my ass just so I could have made TMZ. But
That's cool. That's a good story. And if you look back in the chat, Addie Pacol says Bob Rivers made the best weird Christmas songs. If you guys have ever heard Bob Rivers, I suggest you look him up on YouTube because
Bob Rivers.
He's hysterical. He's hysterical. And he has like these little singing Addie, what kind of little animals though does he have? Gerbils or hamsters or something? I think it's hamsters. Oh, but it is really demented. Well, that's why Addie likes it.
What's that? The Johnny Cash? Sing this song. Okay.
I'm going.
Let's see what that says. Addie Scud. How you doing, darling? It's Eric.
I like Johnny Cash's later stuff when he did like the cover of 9 Inch Nails, and he was doing all these covers of like these rock bands in like the Johnny Cash style, and that was very good. That was cool.
Yeah, he did like the whole double album, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so Ace says the song "Hurt." That's what I'm talking about by 9 Inch Nails. Yeah.
Have you heard Rusty Cage?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's his version of Soundgarden. That's pretty badass. Check it out if you get a chance.
Oh my God, I got stuck watching Soundgarden videos last night. Actually,
it's timeless, man. Soundgarden's timeless.
It's like a time suck or something, man.
You know, Pearl Jam's the only grunge band that's still around.
Stop it, man. First it was Pearl Jam for 2 hours, and then I fucking went over to Soundgarden. Are you kidding me, dude?
You're living right, bro. You're living right.
Man, it's like therapy almost, you know?
It really is, man.
Have you seen the one at Pink Pop when they played in 1992 when he jumped off the big old thing into the crowd, Pearl Jam?
Yeah. Yep. Eddie Vedder jumped off the.
I don't know how many times I've watched that. You should see that, Bimbo. 1992 Pink Pop, Pearl Jam.
I'll have to look to see.
The song is called Porch.
Yeah.
I'm not a great big Pearl Jam fan. I'm really not.
Oh my God! After you watch this, you'll love them, man. I promise.
I agree, Bimbo. I kind of had Pearl Jam thrust upon me, and not so much of my own free will. My best friend did that to me a lot, especially in the 90s.
You know, Bimbo doesn't like Queen either, so.
Oh God! I would rather drive very sharp, pointy sticks in my
Christmas
eye than have to
Carol.
listen to a Queen song.
How about Guns N' Roses?
Their first album was good. Pretty much everything after that is crap.
Okay.
Axl Rose is not welcome in those studios at any time. Who knows why?
The worst album ever recorded in the history of music is Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose's solo LP, Chinese Democracy.
Ha!
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That is horrible. I bought it, and I swear to God,
buddy.
I listened to it once, and I took it back and traded it in. I just need to listen to it once, and that was it. That was enough.
Could have been worse. It could have been Kid Rock, man.
Oh, I don't know how people like Kid Rock. I guess it's just the thing.
I
Oh,
can't get
now
into
Art
it, man.
Morgan's going to listen to it. Oh, boy.
I mean, he's
He's
not
Kid Rock,
bad. He knows what he's doing. Shit.
I'd rather listen to Vanilla Ice, to be honest with you. I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, it just seems more legit than Kid Cowboy Rock or whatever the hell he is.
You're damn right. I agree with that 110%.
Ice,
What
baby.
what song? Oh, that's it. That's it, Jay. I was trying to think of the song that Vanilla Ice had. Oh, the one hit wonder. And he was from Miami.
That was it.
You know, so we got, being a proud Miamian, yeah. Oh, we got that to look forward to.
The hair. Come on now. The Vanilla Ice.
You guys
Wait, did you
understand,
migrate
though,
from Miami? Wow.
you guys understand he sold over 300 million copies of that album.
Yes,
He still sells
I know.
millions
I
of copies of that
I know.
every year. Million. Look it up. It's the most played MTV video. He's got all kinds of crazy records you'd never even think of. He was the first guy to ever sell a rap record that broke like 1 million or however many sales. Like he kind of opened the door for all the other rap stars too.
Well, Vanilla Ice is welcome in Nez Studios any day of the week. But I'll tell you who's not welcome. Axl Rose is not welcome. Kid Rock is not welcome. And certainly not George Thorogood. Not at any time. No. They can all stay out.
Good.
He can go drink alone. He wants to drink alone. Well,
Yeah, what is it? Two whiskeys.
Isn't that bad to the bone?
That's him.
3 bourbons.
That's truth in advertising. He's bad. He's bad, all right.
Bad.
No, not here. No.
Bad.
Hell, even the nurse said he was bad.
All the nurses blink twice.
It's terrible. He's absolutely terrible.
That's a bad deal.
I guess I could see that.
And so Roadscape Horror says Chopin's Nocturne in B flat minor, Opus 9, number 1.
Oh, I love Chopin.
I know that's a good
I
piece
actually
right
love
there.
classical music. I love classical
Hey,
music.
y'all go check out Roadscape. He's got some classy content over there. He's right up there
Roadscape, I
with
like
me.
to study your
What
dip.
we're
Let's
doing.
share your channel.
I don't know if I got him as a mod, but let me mod him up.
Scully, is it all right for people in blue to share their Scully? Is it okay for people
I don't
in blue to share
mind.
their links?
I know not everybody's a moderator, so
Right. But Scully just gave you the okay. If you're in blue and you want to share your link or your link to your latest upload, please go ahead and take a moment to do that. Roadscape.
I don't know if some of y'all probably never been to Nez's channel yet, but Nez is an artist and she's got beautiful paintings and
ignore my channel.
It's very entertaining to go there and listen to her sing as she paints.
My channel's just a big movement of your imagination. What YouTube channel? I don't even have a channel. What are you talking about?
Nez
Lover is my last coach. It's a rough job, but she can help me with that.
Hell yeah.
And okay, and so Nez is a good singer. That's great because when I sing, it sounds like somebody smashing turnips with a mallet. It's terrible.
But she's given me goosebumps singing before.
I mean, Nez can literally sing the alphabet. I mean, a phone book if you want, So you'll see. You go over there. She goes.
I don't think she can't sing anything. Like her range is just everywhere. Like she can sing all kinds of music.
Thank you so much. You bet, honey.
The Beatles is the best, though. I love when she sings the Beatles.
Oh, I do love Beatles. Oh yeah, I can't wait to do that again.
I actually do a killer version
still a little under the weather, so.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Bimbo?
I said I do a killer version on my channel if you want to look it up, um, of back in the USSR,
Woo!
and I used to go to karaoke,
Uh-huh.
and guy had a way on his karaoke machine is to like show the words, but it
Mm.
didn't play the voice. Like some karaoke, it plays like the voice as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but like I said, when I sing, it sounds like somebody's smashing turnips with a mallet. So,
HR. That's a new channel. She's really cool. That's an interesting editing style.
and Froggy says, I sing like a sick cat stuck
Molly.
under a rocking chair. Yeah, we'll join the club.
Hey, Angela. It's Angela Critters. Welcome, darling.
Hello, Angela. Sorry, I'm eating a nacho with some cheese on it. Hello.
Hey, Angela. I'm smoking
Welcome
a
to the
doobie.
show. We're just coordinating some events. We're trying to get the cast and everything ready for the Christmas Carol production, which Tuesday evening we're going to have auditions. So I'll have a list for everybody to look at when we come up, and there'll be a line or two that we ask you to read, and we'll kind of go from there. See how the competition goes.
I'm gonna have to look at the script and see what the Ghost of Christmas Past says. 'Cause
I can
forget.
send you
Oh,
the
because
script. So
oh, Scully, don't worry because I can look it up. I can look it up. Oh, because I get to spend all day tomorrow with Cat Daddy going to doctor's appointments. So I'll just sit there,
you
do
still
it while
having to
they're.
do the treatments on his foot?
Um. Well, he had the osteomyelitis, and they actually had to remove half of his foot
Oh
because
God,
because the
bless
bone
his
was
heart,
that
man.
badly damaged. And so
Oh, my.
now what I have to do is I have to give him 2 treatments of vancomycin every day. And
Wow.
that's like 2 hours, because it's, like through a infusion pump.
Damn, so you got him IV'd up. Damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like I said, it's like 4 hours a day, twice for 2 hours. And if I didn't do it, the healthcare agency was going to charge him $150 a day. And
Wow.
I have some, yeah, I know, and I have some kind of medical, training. So I says, "F that, I can do it."
Hey, Steam
So they
Bean.
actually have somebody come out and make sure that I did it right. But yeah, $150 a day. So with that,
Goodness. Bimbo, you
Damn.
sound a lot better today than you did
oh yeah,
yesterday.
oh my God, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, like I said, because oh Jay, it was like 10 days of freaking misery.
Ugh.
I couldn't sleep laying down.
God, well, you don't even smoke either, do you?
In my throat, huh?
You don't even smoke either, do you?
No, no, no. I've never smoked in
Goodness.
my life. I've never smoked cigarettes, weed,
Yeah, yeah.
and and like that's something. Oh, that gets me is like I don't smoke weed and I don't choose to. However, I am 110% behind.
Right,
Passing laws
right.
for that because for one, it's a proven fact that it is beneficial to people with
I think
pain.
you're down in Florida. I think it's legal down there.
Um,
Yeah, it's Medicare.
it's legal in certain counties.
Yeah.
Some counties it is, some counties it's not.
I guess
Where
it's
Yeah,
I
they
live,
got some
different from
really.
state to state, but I think it's a matter of time for federal
oh yeah, yeah.
thing, you know.
And like what gets me is like these politicians. They say, "Oh, we don't want to pass the law because everybody's going to become a pothead." No, I've never smoked in my life. Just because it's legal doesn't mean, oh my God, I've got to go out and get weed. No, that's stupid. That's these idiots.
Oh, yeah. Well, probably
And that's
alcohol
why,
is much
yeah.
worse for you anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh my
So
God, yeah. And like I'm a
I
chronic
think the real
alcoholic.
problem lies in the epidemics and the harder stuff, So it's just a never
Exactly.
ending battle for a lot of people. I don't know how some
And the
people can
things that
ever let it go. You know, it's just crazy.
medical cannabis has been proven to help so many different conditions, from heart conditions to neurological conditions like Parkinson's and
Oh yes, yes.
autism. And I mean, I couldn't begin to list all the things that I know it helps one way or another.
All
Cannabis,
positive stuff. That's true.
cannabis and coconut oil together combat cancer. So if you didn't know that, make your
Um, it, well, because I've survived 7 cancers, and
Mhm.
you're actually right in a way. It's got very limited effects, but it does sort of help.
Yeah, I
It's
mean
not
it's something and not nothing. It does,
right, and
Well, not for
and like
everybody, but
No, it's
so
not for everybody.
and like that. What was funny, when COVID was at its peak, I had all my shots and all that stuff, but chemo and radiation stays in your body forever. And so,
Mm.
I was making the joke. I'm saying, because I've had so much chemo, so much radiation.
mm,
I was making a joke
that's-
saying, COVID's going to come up to my body, and the chemo and radiation are going to look at COVID and say, "The hell are you doing here?
oh my
Get out!"
gosh. Right? Damn.
Here's Wallace.
Boy, you telling you. God.
Well, man, I can tell you some awesome stuff about cannabis. So they're actually
Yeah,
doing some
Opie's a big
research on it.
advocate. I mean, he knows a lot.
Well,
So
I'm a cannabis caregiver. I
if
grow
any of y'all have
cannabis
any
for cancer
questions
survivors.
about that, you can definitely ask Okie. So he knows he
Well,
knows how to grow it. He understands it. So you know.
I understand the medical side of it. Like I started growing to kind of help ensure clean, chemical-free medicine. At the time, man, it was when it went legal here. It was pretty terrible. The
And
weed,
that's
like
in
I actually have to,
Oklahoma, right?
yeah, in Oklahoma. We've been legal
Yeah,
since
just so everybody
2018.
knows. Okay.
Yeah. So I started growing, and at the time, my mom had throat cancer, and I needed to help her, but I needed to know how it was going to help her. And I found that RSO was the best. She lost a lot of weight, and she couldn't sleep. All the medicine that the doctors had her on kind of combated those things. RSO was really the only thing that helped her eat and go to sleep. And
Yeah, and those are
relieve a
just
little
like
bit of the
little
pain.
drops and stuff you put in your mouth, I guess, right?
Yeah. But they've done a lot of research. Like, there's a cannabinoid in cannabis called CBG. It's the only thing on planet Earth that actually reverses glaucoma. Which, if you know
Wow.
glaucoma, it takes your eyesight. It will render you blind over time. It's got something to do with the
Yeah, people
pressure
forget
of
about
the.
glaucoma, take that for granted. So
There's no pill, there's no surgery, there's no shot, there's nothing on this planet that'll actually fix it, except
what do they do
chemical.
with the surgeries though? Don't they do surgery sometimes?
I think that slows the effects, but it doesn't
It
actually
doesn't
stop it or
cure it,
reverse
yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
No.
I
But
can
they
imagine having eye pain or problems. Oh, terrible.
can you imagine just slowly everything just
No.
getting blurry every day, being worse and worse until everything's just one big, like you can't see anything?
Ugh,
Like that would suck, I
no
smoke a
doubt.
lot of weed every day just to ensure that don't ever happen to me, Scully. This
Is
is
that what they
preventive
say?
maintenance.
It helps to prevent it?
Well, hell yeah. I mean, I ain't got no roaming around, ain't no COVID
Right,
here. Shit.
right.
But they've also found there's another chemical that actually will attach to a cancer cell and trick the cancer cell into committing suicide or eating itself.
Well, that would be the
I
key
can't
right
really,
there.
man, no one's
Yes,
done any research on this stuff, man.
yes.
They've
Okay.
demonized it for so long. The only people that have had access to it to do research is the United States government. They've had a patent on it since the 40s. They
Yes,
have
okay,
tested it.
that's true, but I forget the name of the thing as well. But that certainly is true. There is that thing that tricks cancer.
I guess it takes a
Yeah,
grassroots movement to get things rolling, and get that snowball effect. It's just like anything else. And the powers that be, the insurance companies, the pharmaceutical. I don't know why they
that's
just
the
don't get on
deal.
board themselves,
They're all trying to monetize. They want to just make as much money off of this plan as they can.
Right.
And they
I
make
believe
they
that.
make
Wipe
billions.
out the whole national debt in like a week if they sold weed. The debt would be gone, plain and
Yeah,
simple.
you got the tax dollars too. That's true.
Well, they just
Yeah,
think
what are
of
you
all the
gonna
money
do?
that they make sending people to prison for it. Over the decades and decades.
Yeah, that's true.
They're charging $43 a head for somebody to be in jail somewhere for, having a sack of weed. That's kind of, I don't know.
What do you
Crazy?
mean, like
I mean,
$43 a day to house them? You mean?
yeah, to house them, to house an inmate. That's crazy. And taxpayers, we're the ones that have to pay for that.
Yeah, damn.
So I'd rather put them out on work release and have them grow my medicine for me.
We got a
Pay them
lot
a
of
decent
people in
salary.
prison. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they should I feel like, as long as you don't hurt anybody, I don't care what you put in your body, it's like, it's your business, man, Everything should be legal for that matter.
Man, I think it is. Like, it's not against the law to smoke weed. It's against the law to possess it, to sell it, to grow it, to a whole bunch of stuff. Man, I had a cop
Yeah.
tell me, man, it's not against the law to smoke crack or to shoot heroin or stuff cocaine in your ass. What you do with your bodies, that's on you. But to have any of those things would be,
Oh, there's still
you'd be able
places
to
in the
violate
world
it.
where that, they just suspect you, man. You got the death penalty in some places, but in other places, I don't know. I just think from a human point of view that as long as you don't hurt anybody, you do whatever you want to yourself, So.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
One love, man. I mean, it's just there's enough hate and shit going on out there. It's like screw all that. Let's just, me, what I like. I'm not a big drinker either. I like to have a glass of red wine sometimes, but all the other stuff, I gotta have a bad headache just to take a Tylenol.
I hear you.
And what's funny
Man,
is you guys were
Angela.
talking about crack. Because I remember a couple years ago watching an episode of that show Cops, and some dopey girl pulls the police over because she said that somebody robbed her of her crack. And now
Oh my God.
wow.
and
Wow.
and so the cop says, you realize, that crack is illegal. And she says, yeah, but he stole it from me.
Is that a
And,
true story?
Wow.
that is a true story. I saw it on Cops. And so the cop just looked at this
Oh my
girl,
God.
and he must have been saying, God, is this not the stupidest person on the planet?
Hey, Nora. Stock Explorer.
Officer, he stole my crack. Yeah,
My goodness.
Right? Oh my God.
that is a true story.
Crazy, man. Let's see.
Hey, Nora.
And Wally
Hello,
says even
Stock
Elon Musk
Explorer.
wants Coke back in Coke. Yeah.
Dropping the link
Yeah,
in
that's
chat if
the.
anybody wants to come up.
I think that's the most viewed tweet ever, is that Elon Musk putting the cocaine back in the Coke comment.
Yeah, because when I first heard that, I says, oh man, that can't be real. Nothing surprises me anymore, though, really.
Man, I want to say it's legal in 39 states now. I could be wrong. And what about that? What about that female basketball player in China that's got like 9 years in hard work, like breaking rocks camp?
Wow.
It's actually Russia.
For a
Okay.
bait cart.
It's
For a bait
actually,
cart.
she's actually in Russia.
Welcome,
Russia?
Vanessa Kitty.
Yes. Oh, yes. She's in Russia.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you?
Right. Thank
No.
you.
And I just happen to know that because I am 100% Ukrainian, and so Russia is like a bad word to like Ukrainians.
Forensic mystics. Welcome.
I think I know what my Russian name would be if I was Russian.
What would it be?
Ivana.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Mama's
Ivana.
I can't even say the last name because Miss Nez is here and she'll never look at me the same. But yeah, it was.
Don't know that. Go ahead and say it.
Ivana suck my cock off. I heard that somewhere. I don't know where.
Addie, and is that true that you hung out with Vietnam vets who had a Nazi flag? Yeeks.
Man, there's a house here in town that's got a Nazi flag and the brickwork on the side of it. Like I had to stop and turn around, like I thought I would, like maybe someone painted it on there, but no, it's like actually laid into the brickwork on the side of his house.
Wow.
And it's like on the main street of this little town that I live in.
What you doing, Miss
And
V?
it's the old house, you know. I don't know how to feel about that.
Welcome to the House of Thrillers, the most insane reading show on the planet.
Beachy McFunkelstein, what's happening, man?
Where's she at? Miss McFuckelstein.
That's a fantastic name, Beachy. That's the
I
first
do
time
like
that. That's fantastic.
Yay, Beachy!
Beachy Scud. Scud.
So, Jay, you're not going to do any reading tonight, or are you just having a little?
No, we're just hanging out.
All together party.
We're not going to be up here too much longer, so we're just kind of putting it all together. And we're going to meet Tuesday night and get serious, though.
Yeah. And you know what else I missed, too, was your Anne Frank thing.
Go back and check out the Anne Frank.
I was out of it for like
drop
2
that
weeks.
link in there. We did the Anne Frank was over 2 nights, so there's part 1 and part 2, and I had to read. Let me think here. I'm almost 4 hours of reading there, so and there's a little bit of fluff in between, but you can go back and enjoy the show.
Oh, I will.
There's Mark Kropka. Welcome, buddy.
Hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Pirate Radio. And Mark Kropka actually runs a music show called Pirate Radio. And he's another member of the College of Knowledge, just like Addie Pickall is. And Mark Kropka's, really not right. That's why he fits in good with the College of Knowledge.
Well, you got me convinced. I'm going to share his link out right now.
Drop your link in there now.
He's not blue. That's why I'm dropping it.
College of Knowledge. I like that.
He is now.
Is he?
Mom knows choices.
Oh, and you guys probably didn't know that Mark Kropka is also a musician too. He plays keyboard very well. And a couple months ago, we tried to do a stream together, me playing guitar and him playing keyboard, but it really didn't jive well because one of us was always like a couple of seconds off, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sometimes the technical part gets a little wonky with any of us, but you go hang out with Mark and you might not quite get what's going on at first, but just hang out and it gets to be a relaxing show, and especially late at night sometimes when there's nothing else going on, you want to listen to some good music. He's got a nice pick of the litter there, so
Oh yeah, and now don't hold it against him, but he's Canadian, so.
I love Canadian.
Canadian.
Okay, yeah, but he lives up in like the Northwest Territory where they have, sun for like 18 hours, during the winter. No, no, not 18 hours, like 18 minutes.
Oh wow.
18. Man, that's not even enough time to go drink a cup of coffee in the sunlight, man. 18 minutes. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not cut out for that cold stuff. I don't know how you guys can live in them freezing states.
oh my
Well-
God, I'm getting a Charlie horse in my foot, you guys.
Well,
Ugh.
all I know is that today here in Tampa, it was pretty chilly. It was like 70. So that's kind of chilly for November. And if you want to tell me to shut up, please do.
Hey, if y'all lose me for a second, I got a Charlie horse in my foot, so I might have to step off.
Oh no.
Fuck's sake. dude.
Okay, well, Miss Nez can run the channel then.
Oof.
While
Trying to
Scully
relax.
is beating his leg and to get rid of his Charlie horse.
I'm trying to relax my foot right now so it don't lose its mind. Jesus.
Oh.
I'll be all right in a minute.
Mom knows treasures market says drink some pickle juice, Scully. I've heard that somewhere.
Yeah, right.
I've heard that.
Pickle
Mark
juice.
Popka, thank you so much. Love to you too.
Well, when you're doing content creation, you tend to sit down on a long stretch, and that's probably not the best thing. I try to get up and move around, but sometimes there's a lot going on. So, yeah, pickle juice, huh?
Ugh.
I've heard
Man,
that.
that sounds
I think it
good.
was like Mary Ellen's Helpful Hints or something like that. I remember hearing that.
Ooh, pickle juice. Oh, you might as well drink, like apple vinegar cider or something.
Yeah, I love apple cider vinegar.
But I know a
Hey,
lot of
Dot
people
says more
do
water.
that, and they
let
swear
me
by
go
it
get a
that
sip
it's
of
healthy.
water real quick. Y'all hang tight. Y'all just
Mom knows treasure says it's
entertain
an
each other for a
electrolyte
minute.
imbalance.
I can sit down and eat a whole jar of those buttered pickles.
Oh wow, Scully. Scully. Okay. Did you just say bread and butter pickles? Oh boy.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
I've never drank the juice. Now you got me curious, man. It's almost got to be delicious.
It is delicious. It really is.
I bet it is.
See, and like I prefer the actual big, dill-shaped pickles, just because I like to play with them in my mouth. I know that sounds, perverted, but
I
don't think there's a way to have it not come off as perverted, but that's okay. To each their own. To each their own.
I get the big gallon jars of them. Of course, I just need the gallon jars for weed, and if they're cheaper than buying just a jar. I buy jars that they just come with 3 pickles.
we have here here we have a old general type store, and it's like real touristy. but they actually have a pickle barrel, and you can dig in and pull out a pickle.
Wow.
Oh, just like on the Andy Griffith show.
That's cool. Hello, Jason
Hello,
Ghost
Betsy.
Hunter. Welcome. Are you all right, Scully? You gonna pass out? You all right?
So Addie said, I did a bad thing with pickles with coworkers to a man who would watch us. Oh, I can only imagine their
Oh
miss
boy.
call.
Hello, BC Treasure Troll. Scully's dealing with a bit of a leg cramp. Say a little prayer for our Scully. Hopefully he'll get
We
over
got a
that
man down.
quickly.
Got a man down. Got a man down. What's happening, Jason? Ghost Hunter? BC Treasure Trail? Man, I hope everybody's having an awesome weekend.
I had a wonderful weekend. My son came to visit. He's on his second year of art school. He had his Thanksgiving with his dad's side and then come spend a couple days with me and his sister. So that was cool.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, I made two green bean casseroles and they both got totally eaten. Yum, yum.
Yeah, when it comes to Thanksgiving stuff, I love ham. I swear to God, I probably ate like 13 pounds of ham. So,
Oh my.
yeah, so my salt intake is, pretty high, so no salt for me for like a month.
Yeah, you're more than, yeah, I hear you. I went to a dinner at my daughter's dad's place roommate, and his roommate made a beautiful ham, and we had potatoes and all the stuff over there. I brought turkey, and Diana's dad made duck. Duck is good. I'm not saying it's bad, but if you like dark meat and you don't mind greasy, then duck meat is for you. If you don't like that and you're like me, you like the white, juicy, tender meat like turkey, then duck won't be your thing. So.
And now we're talking about Thanksgiving. Has anybody
Sorry
here
about
in
that,
the
guys. I went and drank some water and some. I drank some water and some apple cider vinegar.
Oh, good.
Good for you.
So I
Okay,
think I
has
got it
anybody
under control for a minute here.
Good. Oh, has anybody in the chat, anybody, ever eaten a turducken?
I never have.
Like they stuff a chicken in a duck and then
Inside a
that in a
turkey, inside a duck. Oh, yeah.
Don't they deep fry the whole
an
damn
Okie.
thing?
Yeah, that's an Okie thing. Or you can smoke them or put them in an oven.
I mean, if you want to go the full route, just stick a fish into the chicken, and then you have all the animals covered.
Right.
Man, I don't know. That fish might throw a funky twang to it.
And people who know me know that they know that there's a true story about how my property is like 3 acres, but I have a big retention pond. And stupidly, I once ate a two-headed fish that was in the retention pond.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah,
Wow.
and so I was in the hospital for like a week.
Oh my! Stoney
Because I
says,
always
sorry you didn't take a bong hit. That's what Stoney says.
Yeah, Nez, I think Tuesday night I'll have all the parts kind of played out in a few lines that people can read, and that way we can be kind of organized, and maybe at that point somebody can kind of keep up with who chooses who to do and all. So
I'll help you keep track of things like that. I'll be your rehearsal assistant.
Okay.
Man, I'm there like Ric Flair. Woo!
It'll be a lot of fun, Okie.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm glad you're interested in playing a part, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Nez did it with me last year. It was just Nez and I, and we
Man, was that
put off a
fun?
good show. It was so funny. I couldn't make it to intermission. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and
He took a pee-pee in the middle of the show. Yes, he did.
I know, right? I couldn't hold it no longer. It was like 2 minutes to
you got it.
intermission, and we were going to take like a 15-minute break, and oh my God, I had to piss so bad. Jesus.
That's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're
the show
gonna have
must
a good
go
time
on.
this year. I'll be shaking those chains. I gotta find some other chains to shake when I read Jacob Marley. Oh, it's
All
gonna
the
be great.
things that bother me, my foot trying to sneak up on me tonight like that, that's weird. That doesn't happen too often.
Just because you're live, I'm sure. Just because you're live.
I'm sure we all have foot cramps from time to time, you know. Anybody that's a busy bee. You get those anywhere you get a Charlie horse, you just gotta relax, you know. That's the thing. What do y'all think?
I agree with what Mom Knows Treasure said earlier
Yeah,
about
probably
it
too
being
much
an
coffee.
electrolyte imbalance. I believe that has a lot to do with it. So
Yeah.
I
I have a pretty
guy.
healthy diet though. It's weird because I've been eating really good food the past days too. It's like, I don't know, maybe I eat too much of that sweet potato marshmallow pie.
You think?
Oh my God, it's
Yes,
so good. Every bite is just off the chain.
Okay, Scully. And so, how much sugar did you intake with that?
Well, you know, here's the thing. I was just saying earlier, as I was eating it, I was like, you know, you kind of convince yourself it's halfway good for you because of the sweet potatoes and the pecans in there, and you just keep eating it.
Well, that's how I was with the ham. I was possessed.
All right, Roadscape, we'll see you, buddy. Yeah.
Yes, Mark. Auditions are Tuesday.
that's right. That's right. Auditions are Tuesday. Scully, if anybody has anything prepared they'd like to read for you, is that okay, or you just want them to read from the script, or don't you care?
Well, you know, if they come up and they already have something, a particular part with a line they want to read, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Either way, we'll have something ready for them, or if they have it themselves, I think either way it'll make it easy.
Okay.
And Mark Crockett has a good voice. Mark, why don't you come up Tuesday and try to do something, because you have a good voice. Because when we did that thing with Babbling with Bobbles, when we did like the phony trial, you did very good with that.
Yeah, come on up Tuesday night. We'll get started at 8 Central and get let everybody roll in, and then we'll just go into the auditions and stuff. So I've never done it before, so it'll be new for me too.
You boys want to pop?
Beachy, you're funny. What? Scully don't need no script. Look at what she said.
Wasn't there a basketball player? Wasn't there a basketball player that says practice? I don't need no stinking practice. I think there was a basketball player.
Allen Iverson.
Oh,
he's
okay.
Like, practice.
Oh, thank you.
But you think I need practice?
But auditioning is a wonderful exercise if you enjoy reading, if you enjoy doing theater. I mean, whether you get the part or not, it's still a good thing to go through a good exercise. And I know I always enjoy auditioning, and I enjoy, I feel like I learned something. I love hearing other people read, and it really does help the director to make those decisions, to hear and see the people trying out those lines.
Well, Tuesday
Uh,
night, I mean, we'll do the auditions and all, and then like the following Tuesday, we're gonna start doing rehearsals because if you look at the calendar, there's only 2 Tuesdays before the show, so we may have to fit in a third audition somewhere in there. It
I'll
takes
follow your
generally
lead, Phil.
3, okay, to get it down. The first one we all go through rather quickly and try to just mesh it out. Then it gets a little bit tighter as we go into the second round, and hopefully by the third round, everybody's got their parts down pat. So,
and maybe I'll work
professional
on my British
paranormal.
accent, for the ghost of Christmas past.
Ooh.
Work
Yeah,
on the British accent.
I've heard
Yeah,
Bimbo.
see, but every time I do a British accent, I sound like I'm on Monty Python or something.
No, there's not a damn thing wrong with that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't do the
absolutely
British
not.
accent either.
I think next we should do a spoof, like a pothead spoof of A Christmas Carol. Like the ghost
We need
of
satire.
Christmas past would be like he'd lost his bong years ago. He never could figure out what the hell happened to it. So he was smoking with this guy at a party. And he's like, "Bro, I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Hell, let's go find your bong, bro." I don't know. Don't
I
get
mean,
me
you
going.
forget how important satire is to the First Amendment. I mean, you got to be able to make fun of stuff and not have to worry about repercussion, as far as that goes. But
Man, I mean,
keep
Shakespeare made
freedom
a living
alive,
off of that.
Right?
Yeah, it's true.
But please do share it out on your social media if you're so inclined. Let people know about the audition. And who knows how many people will get to turn out to read. I think it'll be a wonderful experience. I'm looking forward not just
Yeah,
to
thank you,
the
Nez.
audition part, but to hearing everybody else as well.
It will
And of
definitely be
course,
a
I'll
lot
be
of fun.
narrating. So I'm real excited. I just get to narrate now. And I mean, the first year I did everything by myself. So
Oh my God, that must have been
it
hard.
all you can. Oh my God, you go back and watch that show. You can see I don't do a British accent. I sound like I was from like South Carolina or something.
You were trying though, if I recall.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was fun, but I sound like I just got off the Civil War battleground, man.
It's fun listening to Scully do multiple voices. Because he really
Oogie,
gets into
sometimes
his
I just
stuff.
make them up on the spot. They just come out of me, and I just try to picture how that person might say it, and you go for it. You just kind of got to
Yeah.
go.
You see, when I'm listening in my headphones with my eyes closed or whatever, you're painting that picture of it. Like I can see it, So it's really cool. I mean, how you don't
Yeah, I
just put
think
them
my
all up
voice
in a
is more
phone book.
designed for the headphones and everything. It's a better experience. I'm
Yeah.
still there's a lot to learn about it. So
and now, can I say something? I just wonder if anybody, and this goes to anybody in the chat, has ever, really done, like live theater. Nez, have you? Because I have.
Oh, I'm a diehard thespian. You bet I am. I've done years of theater, gone to state and regional competitions. Yes, been there, done that, love it.
Oh, what did you say that you're a diehard what? A lesbian or thespian?
Not a
I did.
lesbian. We're using the TH, not the letter L. Thespian.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Because I had a earwig in my headset, so I didn't hear it correctly.
I just read a lot of books.
I did 2 years in college, but like the first year was more props and the set, but I don't know. I guess I got comfortable enough to do a couple of little parts and little plays.
That's good.
I love it. I've always loved theater. I love working behind the scenes, and I love being on stage. I've never gotten to direct, but I've assisted, directed, and stage managed quite a bit. I've worked on props, costumes, makeup, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
I never did the lights and sound. I stayed out of the booth. That wasn't my thing. But everything else, yes.
I like the wearing black and being behind the stage. Kind of helping everything go seamless. I do that. You know, you practice for months and months and months for something you get one shot at, and it's kind of nerve-wracking when you're kind of young.
It can be, but it's also, I found it to be quite therapeutic. You work off each other's energy and the energy of the audience. It's a real symbiotic relationship. And if you do it right, the good energy that you have will get put out to the audience, and their good energy will come right back to you. I haven't done every drug in the world, but let me tell you, there's nothing that takes the place or is quite like the feeling of knowing your lines, knowing your blocking, knowing your shit, being on stage, and it's almost like you have a body experience. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Nothing else like it.
Yeah.
Nez, I think you and Bimbo are both on the East Coast time, right?
Eastern Standard Time. That's correct. I'm in Ohio.
Yeah. So that puts y'all out a little bit later, I know. So sometimes those rehearsals can last for a little while.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Usually about 2 hours.
Yeah. I'll just make sure that I stay sober, so I'll be fine.
I promise I won't be tripping shrooms.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you know, I smoke weed and do shrooms.
As long as you can do your lines, man.
Yeah, hell, I'll be fine.
Do your lines.
Once I lose my glasses, I should be all right.
Hey, Pats fan.
I got Bluetooth.
Well, I'm looking forward to this, Scully. It's going to be a wonderful time.
Yes. So why don't we all meet like Tuesday night at 8 Central, and let's go ahead and wrap up the show so I can go tend to my foot.
All right.
Thank you so much. No, I need to get right. You know, it's been a long day. I guess I pushed it a little bit too far. You know how it is.
I hear you.
Yeah, it's been a lot of stuff with, you know, Thanksgiving can be a little overwhelming. Holidays can be overwhelming, and you got to find the joy in it, you know, even if you got to push through. And you know, as we get older, our bodies get a little bit more. I mean, you got to tend to it, you know. You can't just let yourself go.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm looking out here at everybody. There's probably like none of us that don't suffer from some kind of pain or ailment, and just have to pace yourself and try not to burn out. That's a big thing. Nez can tell you about burnout. I mean, she's been doing this longer than me, so.
Oh, hodgepodge! Now you've done it longer than me, I think.
Well, I don't know about that, but you've got incredible stamina. But you've achieved how to do that. You know, a lot of stuff can fall by the wayside if you don't pace yourself, and physically, mentally. And hey, look, we all trying to grow our channels through COVID. You know, like that was psychological warfare. I mean, and
it was.
And it really on the outside, the people that don't know what we do behind the scenes, it's a lot. I mean, you know, we want to bring our community the best content that we can. I mean, no doubt about it. We're all professionals, so.
Yeah, Scully, because I know that you're right about that, because whenever I do one of my music shows, I actually figure that I put in about 6 to 7 hours worth of work, you know, just to do one show. And
Yeah,
that's a long
sometimes
time.
I'm working right up to the minute of the when I go live, and like that's why you didn't see me at True Story Live tonight. I was trying to get things ready and do this and that, and
That's
I wanted to
okay.
stop off and see
Lovely
the
time.
show, and I just didn't have time to do it. So, but hey, the show must go on, and we'll
That's
do the
right.
best we can. We all usually hit that live and the allotted time we gave ourselves. And nothing, it might not all be perfect, but at least you could put a show on. And I think people like that raw edge anyway, when it comes to entertainment and stuff like that. Uh, at any rate, thank you guys. I'm excited about everything, and I think we're going to have a great show.
I think we
Yeah,
will
I
too.
might,
I think it'll be good too.
I may have to upgrade to the pro plan so we can get everybody up there and have space for everybody to do it. Well, it's going to be that big of a show. I don't think I can do it with like just 6 people on panel. Anyway, I'll
Whatever
figure that
you might-
out. If I just have to do
I
it
mean,
for
if
a
I need to
month,
do
whatever. So,
Well, thanks again, everybody, for coming. Thanks, everybody, for taking the time to spread the word about the auditions far and wide as far as you can.
thank
And
you,
thank
Nez.
Yep,
Thank
yep.
you.
you, Scully, for having us up here. Bimbo, Barbarella, my pleasure. Very nice to meet you, my lady. And Okie,
Yes.
I'm glad you were on up here. You got to come on my panel sometime,
Bimbo,
Okie.
did you have any last words tonight?
Yeah.
Um, I, well, yeah, I think that I'm still actually digesting some of that ham I ate. So
Ooh.
Right.
because 13 pounds of
How
ham,
about you,
that's a
Okie?
lot.
That's a lot of ham.
Oh, man.
I felt
You
like I
remember what
ate
I
like a
said
little bit.
last night about ham, right?
Yeah.
Remember what I said?
No, Scully, what'd you say? I
I
didn't hear
said
it.
it on your show. What my brother-in-law told me what ham smelled like.
Oh,
What?
no. This can be gross. What is it?
Well, I don't even know. I probably shouldn't say.
Yeah, come
Oh,
on.
boy.
Oh, come on. You can't leave us hanging, Jay.
He's going to
Way
leave
to
us hanging.
go.
You remember? Come on. You don't
Just
remember
don't
what I
want to
said.
say it. That's what it is. Just say it. Come on now.
Please, please.
But you never know when you go to these family events when there's a lot of people there. Sometimes there's some people you don't even know there, and like I'm just standing around. He's like my brother-in-law. I don't talk to him all the time. He's like, "Hey, you know what ham smells like, huh?" And he says, "Like a sweaty ball sack." And I was like, "What?"
Oh my
Make
God,
that one of
sounds
your
like
I
characters.
said, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude?" Like, yeah, man.
Sounds like a line from one of your Dirty South books there.
yeah,
Oh, my.
really.
Smells like a dirty ball sack.
And you, Oki, do you have any last words tonight, sir?
Man, just love everybody you can and stay blessed beyond the stress.
Huh?
You guys have a great week.
Well, I'd like to
You
thank you
too,
guys for
Oki.
coming on tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, we must do it again sometime very soon.
Tuesday.
Tuesday
Yeah.
night, 8 Central. That'll be 9
8
p.m.
o'clock.
Eastern and 6 o'clock Pacific.
That's right.
Heck yeah.
Spread the word, everybody. Get the word about the audition
end the
out
stream
far
on-
and wide.
Heck yeah. And with that, remember one thing, buckle up. It's quite the ride. And we'll
Woo!
see you on the other side. Scuss, cuss, 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 cuss.
Cuss, 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 cuss.